which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device.
What's up everybody, and welcome back to another first Descendant build video. And today I'm probably publishing the one that is the most fun I have had with a character and a build in this game to date. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if this helps you out, and let's get straight into it. Alright, so this man here, whether it be ultimate or not, he is an incredible amount of fun just jumping around. He's got loads of survivability and he can do a lot of AoE damage. Move over, bunny, because the fun times are here with this man right here. I have just had a huge amount of fun with it, and if you want to clear invasions, because that's literally what this game's all about this season, clearing these invasions, you don't want to just run around as bunny. Obviously the invasions are easier now to gold, but you could gold them when they were hard with this build. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's get straight into it. Now gun wise, you can run whatever you want, right? If you're going to take Ajax to further to bossing and to a few other things, I definitely recommend getting yourself a secret garden. It's worth investing in and getting that sorted out. This is mine. I'll do a completely different video on this because it's just not required for this build whatsoever. You could run the Enduring Legacy if you wanted to. You can run literally whatever gun you want. I very rarely shoot my gun when I am using this kind of invasion build. But what is important is that you get a reactor to match. Now, as you can see here, I've got Secret Garden, non-attributes and tech, because that's what Ajax's skills are. Now, ideally, I would want skill effect range and then either a non-attribute bonus or a tech bonus. I couldn't get it. Like, reactors are the hardest thing in the game to farm and they're time restricted. But as long as you get one with range, because you want it as big a range as possible, because we're going to be getting through them dungeons as quickly as possible. And don't forget, I don't know if I've already said it, but I'll put some footage at the end for you all to see. But range is definitely the most important. And with that being a yellow stat on here, it was a no-brainer to use this along with my secret garden. Now, as far as sets go here for external components, I don't really feel like Ajax has a good set that fits with him. What I do think is important here, though, is just build in as much defense HP as you possibly can. Shield is an added bonus because you can get shield bonuses here as well. I've gone with Annihilation because Annihilation is used throughout a lot of characters. It's super useful. But as you can see here, we've got defense and HP on the top one, which I think is probably the most important. Then just defense here, whatever you want in the other two slots. HP and defense here in the kind of backpack looking slot. And then at the bottom, I've just gone for HP and shield because, again, it's just more defense essentially, because we're going to be running around and playing pretty up close and personal. If you are going to shoot your gun, the four set bonus will come in handy, which is always nice. The duration would come in handy if we were using other skills, perhaps for different builds, but not really for this one. So if you do want to switch some components around to get more defense, I would absolutely recommend that. Or if you've got like item acquisition, or you've got, more Kuiper modifier or whatever you want, just really use whatever's going to give you the most defense, and then after that, just slap on whatever you want, especially for this build. Now, if we're going to look at the Descendant modules, here we are, and this is pretty much the best lineup that I feel like I could have come up with. Void Explosion, so it modifies the expulsion to a stackable skill, reduces the charge sub-attack cooldown, which we're not too bothered about because we don't use the sub-attack too much anyway, but it increases its damage upon the expulsion, which is great. And obviously this is an ultimate Ajax exclusive and an Ajax exclusive mod, meaning it doesn't matter if you have the ultimate version or not, either or, you're going to be absolutely fine. I use long distance maneuvering just as standard now, but whichever one you want to put here is absolutely fine. MP collector, because I just feel like I don't really feel like it needs this, right? If there's ever going to be a mod in this entire build that you want to change around, this will be the slot. And as you can see, it's unmodified, this slot here. We can do 85 out of 85 using all the other slots, which is pretty nice. So if you did want to change this, perhaps for dangerous ambush or something, if you wanted more survivability for whatever reason, or if you wanted to put in a different purple or a different blue mod that you don't necessarily agree with me, this will be the slot that you can modify. We're then going to use skill expansion because, again, like I said before, we want as much range in this as possible, just like when you're building a bunny. Skill cooldown is 25.6 here with nimble fingers, which is nice. We then have focus on non-attribute because the two skills that we're going to be using, this one really, there's most one, the void one, is non-attribute tech, but his other one as well, void walk, is still non-attribute tech as well. So we do focus on non-attribute, we get non-attribute skill power, which is obviously nice, and then we get some nice skill cooldown. MP conversion, giving us more skill cooldown. It does affect our MP a little bit, but it's nothing to worry about. Then we've got focus on tech. Again, great. More tech skill power means essentially more damage on these and more cooldown, which is great. We're going to go with maximized range. It does affect the skill power modifier, but it's modifier, so it's not the world's worst 20% to lose. If it was just flat skill power, we would have to think about it, but with it being just modifier, that's absolutely fine. Then we're going to stack some survivability with match HP here, which is just a really good one. And then even more survivability again with HP amplification. We do lose some shield, but we're not bothered about shield. HP and defense is all the rage. Then we've got maximized conversion. It brings the skill cost down 35.4%. Again, skill power modifier will lose a bit, but like I said before, it's modifier, so it's just a flat 20% off our skill power. Nothing too much to worry about. You can see all the stats there, but if we come out of this and we press the W, we can see everything just a little bit better. Now, if I just find where it is, so we're not too bothered about anything like this, but you know, with the secret garden, you can see it's really nice. We're at 81% crit hit chance. So if you do want to use your gun, then you know you are going to do some serious damage. And also, it's a 5.1x multiplier, which is just really, really nice. If we flipped over to the Enduring Legacy, still pretty decent, almost 40% crit rate on this with a 7.7% modifier for the crit damage. So guns are just really good with this as well. You can see we are absolutely maxed out with range. That is because of our reactor. So just remember that as well. We want to get as much range as we possibly can. Got and all the skill duration and the skill cost cooldown and all that's all kind of here as well. Skill critical hit rate really doesn't matter with Ajax, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But the extra skill power modifier that we're losing here isn't too much of a big deal because we look, as you can see here, the tech skill modifier and then our attribute boost is huge in comparison to the bits we are losing. And that's pretty much it really. You can see here this is all the HP, shield and defense, and if you can get some better external components, you might be able to get better than me. But I'll put some gameplay at the end. Now, don't forget to check out my Secret Garden video as well. If you want the Enduring Legacy video, that's already on my channel. But yeah, it's a whole lot of fun to play this build. I had a wonderful time with it, and I think I almost prefer it over running Bunny in the invasions because he is just so tanky, and it's easy goals with this fella as well. That's going to be it for the video. Enjoy the footage at the end. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more Descendant videos. Can get my words out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Descendant. This is a phase separation bit, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of bogus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert all these artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Let's go.
the enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander from